Hey guys, I'm back today with another recipe, and this one is called a Epicurean potato. Now I know a lot of people know the restaurant here in Columbia, South Carolina that used to be named the Elite Epicurean, and I did a search on Google, I think it was Google, and I found out a lot of people were looking for this dish, and it's really not, I guess, one that anybody did a recipe on, but you have several takes. But my uncles, I had two uncles actually that were head chefs at this restaurant, so I was pretty lucky to know the recipe and how they served it in the restaurant. So here's what you'll need. You will need ham, cheese, butter, salt and pepper, milk, and I'm using the self-rising yellow cornmeal. That's the one that they use in the restaurant. Eggs, and of course the mashed potatoes. So we're just going to follow the directions on the mashed potato, and I'm using Hungry Jack. I don't know what potatoes they use, but I'm using Hungry Jack. And follow the directions, but you do not want your mashed potatoes to be thin at all. You do want them thick, and you do want them cool down when we start on this. Okay, here's the consistency of the potatoes that you should have, actually. And you do want them thick. Follow the directions on the box, but do not make them thin, as you see, like I have them here. Put the milk and all that good stuff, whatever it asks you for, go ahead and do it. Let's put this in the fridge, let it cool down, and then we'll start on making these Epicurean delicious. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I let my potatoes cool down just a little bit, but I can handle them at this point. And I have my cornmeal. I've taken the eggs and milk and made a egg milk wash, I guess you would call it, a milky wash or whatever you want to call it, but it's an egg wash. And I have here of course, ham and cheese. So here we go. I'm going to show you now how to put these together. And I'm ready to put these into a ball, which I had it ball in the beginning, as you saw. So we're just going to take this, and if it cracks up, that's okay, because we're going to reball these. You're going to stuff your cheese and your ham in it, just like that. If you see some of it starting to come out, just push it back in. And what we're going to do, we're going to go from the meal to the milk wash to the meal. We're going to do it 3 times. Meal, the wash, meal, wash, meal, wash. You get the picture? And after that, we'll place it in the fridge. So, here we go. And you kind of keep, beating on it. And then we're going to go place it in our egg mixture with the milk and egg wash. Back into it. And I probably made these a little thicker than I should, because you see some of the cracks. But just play with it and press along and all that good stuff, and they'll shape out. But the reason that you want the 3 coats is to prevent anything from coming out, or such as this with the cracks. So I'll do the rest, and I'll be back. I just made these up, so we're going to pop them in the refrigerator for about 15 to 30 minutes, and then we'll pop them into the oil. Once we take them out of the oil, we'll place them on a strainer or strain the excess oil off of these, and that's about it, but I'll show you that process as well. Okay, I have my oil heated up, and we're getting ready to drop these into the oil. We're probably going to do about 2 to 3 at a time, though. You don't want to put too many in. Okay, so what I want you to do is kind of like scoop it up with a spatula or some type of cooking instrument, and politely, and I'm probably just going to do 2 because that one was a kind of big one, and just fry these in the oil until golden brown. Just to let you see that it is cooking. We really don't have to worry about turning these, because the oil is high enough that you don't have to turn them, but you may want to turn them just, if you like turning things. So, but I probably will turn this just a little bit, but they're cooking pretty nicely. So don't put too many in the pan. Let them cook to, 2 by 2 or maybe 3. It's according to your size, but do not overcrowd. Okay, and I have 1 more left to cook, and I'm cooking that now. And like I said, if you don't want them this brown, take them out in few seconds or a minute or so after putting them in the oil, if you do not like your Epicurean potatoes as dark as I have mine. I just like mine darker, but it's okay either way as long as they're not burnt. So, anyways, I am going to have some Greek chicken that I made, some Greek lemon chicken that I made. And I also have made that before on my YouTube. So I'll probably go back. I will probably go back and revisit that recipe if someone requests me to. But I'm just going to eat this with a little of Greek lemon chicken. So I will show you the plating of that in a minute. Okay, and here is my Greek lemon chicken, and I did this recipe before. As I said, it's pretty much lemon juice, salt and pepper, garlic powder, or you can use fresh garlic, and some oregano and butter. And a lot of people like to use the olive oil, but at the Elite Epicurean, I know for a fact they did not use that in this recipe. They used butter. Okay, everyone, and here it is. I just wanted you to see how they look inside once they are done. And as I told you before, I've gotten this recipe firsthand from my two uncles that worked there at the Elite Epicurean. I'm almost tongue-tied with that. At the Elite Epicurean for 32 years. And as always, I hope you try this. Have a great night.